what's up, you guys? Simpsons Man here, and what's in the box? What is in the box? Long story short, I had a follower reach out to me and said, hey, Simpsons Man, I have a bunch of Simpsons stuff I want to get rid of, and do you want it? We will send it to you. So, of course, I said, heck yeah. So, we are going to open this up and find out what's inside, so stay tuned. So we're back. So here's the story. I had Amber reach out to me on Instagram and said, hey, I have a bunch of Simpsons stuff. I want to get rid of it. If you want it, let me know. I'll just send it your way. I was like, all right, no catch, no nothing. Sounds good to me. So it says the whole box is 9 pounds. So it's 9 pounds worth of Simpsons goodies. This is still taped up. I have not opened it up yet. Hopefully it's not a gag or something because I'm doing this live on camera, so we're going to go ahead and open it up, and let's see what we got, because like I said, I have literally no clue besides it being Simpsons items. So we're going to cut away. We learned that last time. Cut away every time. I can just peel this up. I don't want to mess up her address because I'm going to send her some stuff back, and as just a thank you, because this was random. I do have my P.O. box and everything on my website and everything, so if anybody ever wants to send me anything to review or anything else, like, as long as it's not nothing weird and it is Simpsons related, go for it. I'm not going to say no. So, all right, so right off the bat, holy crap, okay. I don't know the best way to do this. We got some nice wrapping paper, so we're going to kind of push this off to the side, and, I mean, you can already see this thing is loaded, like insanely loaded with Simpsons stuff. First things first is we have a bunch of the books, paper-bound books. I think these are from the Simpsons series seasons. Oh, and that's actually kind of cool. I didn't know if that was meant to do that or not. But this just talks about all of the different seasons of The Simpsons. Let's see if it says any, like if it says a complete guide to your favorite family. I actually have this one. I do not think I have this one, which is really cool because this says it's the completed guide to your favorite family continued. And then this one I do not have also. So this is already starting off pretty huge. I'm saying this one and this one. Let me go ahead and show you guys on the camera because you guys, I guess you guys can't see down there. This is the first one that I do not have. And here is the second one. So this is already starting off pretty amazing. Check this out. I'm obviously going to go through each one of these individually, but like not right now, but here it is. So it does show the seasons on here, so I'm assuming this probably will too. And it just talks about different characters. Yeah, this is pretty badass. So right off the bat, 3 amazing books. I wish, man, I should just pan the camera out more. I'm going to just put them in front of me for now because, so you guys can see them. It's a pretty cool little postcard from virtual Springfield. All right, let's keep on going here. Like I said, I don't even know what this stuff is. This feels like a mug. And it is a Simpsons mug. This is awesome. If you don't do anything, you'll never make mistakes, which is from 2009. Go ahead and check out this guy right here. If you don't do anything, you'll never make mistakes. Well, it's pretty true. That's actually kind of like almost like a wise saying. Usually if Homer was on the mug, it wouldn't say that. It'd probably say the opposite, like don't do anything or anything like that. But this guy's telling you like, hey, pretty much go out there and try stuff out because you're never going to know if you fail or, win or whatever if you don't try it out. All right, so these are from Universal. I recognize these. So actually I have this one. I would have liked to have the lid. Yep, there's the lid. Not going to drink off of it just because this is somebody else's that they gave to me. But we're going to give all of this stuff a pretty good wash and everything too. Like I said, they reached out to me. These have probably been sitting in their closet for who knows. Some of this has been maybe sitting in their closet for 10 or 20 years. But yeah, we have the Simpsons mug right here. And I already have one of these, but what I'm thinking about doing is I could probably close, actually I probably wouldn't have to close it up. I could just use this as a piggy bank because it almost looks like it would be a piggy bank or a Barty bank or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is actually pretty nice. All right, let's keep going. This box is, all right. Now this, should save this one for last, but holy crap. Check out this huge, like insanely huge Bart Simpson. Do a little pan up. This looks, it says Acme from Acme Toys. It says 1990 on there. I'm not sure if that's, you know, just the trademark of them, but I mean, it's weird because it's like styrofoam, said it wrong, for the arms, everything really. Let's see if we can, no. Yeah, I mean, it's got, you can see it's zip tied on there, like just, you know, to hold on to it, but this is actually pretty old and really nice. Pretty decent condition too. It's got a little dirt and everything on the shirt and everything else, but who cares? I can get that out in like 2 seconds. So wow, I don't have this either, which is pretty crazy to think about that I get a random box from one of my followers, which is amazing just to start off with, and then almost everything that I've gotten so far, I don't even have, which in my case is pretty crazy. I have a lot of different Simpsons items, but I do not have this one. So I don't know if I can stand this guy up. He's just solid styrofoam and just foam. Here, like that, there you go. All right, so I think that's it. There's only one more thing, and man, I'm kind of glad I left this for last because this thing is huge. Check this out. So I had one of these a long time ago, and I do not know where it is whatsoever. I definitely didn't sell it because the only time I ever sell things is if I have more than another item, and in this case, I do not. Here, we're gonna get all this wrapping and everything out of here. So we can, okay, we're gonna just go ahead and open this up because I'm pretty sure this is just a game. Yeah, it is. And so there's some of the cards. I'm gonna take these cards out. We're not gonna play the game, but we're just gonna kind of mess around with the buttons just to kind of see it. So it's Homer sitting at the power plant. It's got all sorts of different, you know, might even make a separate video just for this. Would be cool if it worked. I don't think it's going to. Probably need some batteries. I'm pressing the buttons, nothing's happening. But check it out. I mean, this is insane. Like, Amber, thank you again for all of these items. Like, I'm just speechless right now because, you know, this is like a lot of stuff. This isn't just like, oh, here, a little $5 thing or a $1 thing or anything. Like, this is some like heavy hitting stuff right here. 90% of it I don't even have, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, it's got the little battery thing on the bottom right here. It's got a little screw hole in it, so I guess I'll just mess around with that later on. I'm gonna put them down. Let's see what else is all in here. These are just, so I've never played this before. What would Homer do? An electronic trivia game about America's most loved screw up. All right, a lovable screw up. All right, go ahead and label them as that. So, but yeah, what would Homer do? Woohoo! It says it's from Tiger Electronics. It's just it's a trivia game that tests your Homer IQ. There are 200 questions. Read the questions. Be the first to buzz in with the correct answer. So I'm assuming that we have it set up. Pretend like everyone is right here because that's the only way I can do this. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different characters. So maybe you're 5, you know, maybe I'm just assuming this, but it's pretty easy to kind of piece together. You're either Bart, Moe, Krusty, Mr. Burns, or Marge, which is kind of like a weird combination of people. So I would understand Mr. Burns since he's at the power plant. Maybe Marge, because obviously she's married to Homer, but the rest of the people, like, what do they have to do with the power plant? Like Bart, Moe, Krusty, but whatever. Like I said, I'm just kind of going off of this. It's trivia. So we're going to, you know, play one up real quick, and it's going to say, let me see here. All right. When Lisa reads the Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven, whom does Homer imagine himself to be? He either imagines himself to be the narrator, the Raven, or Lenore. And it has the Duff beer for one, the donut or the hot dog for the other. So I guess You ask the question, you punch your answer, and then that's it. I don't know how it would know what is what. Enter, clear. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'll have to see I thought there was, yeah, here's some instructions. We're not going to go through that right now. Like I said, I might actually just make a whole brand new video about this, and I'm just going to play the game like just by myself, and then you guys can just see me just doing it. Or maybe I'll do an IG live and we'll just do it live with a few people. Like, that's actually going to be pretty cool too. So yeah, here we go. It's got the game unit, 100 different cards, and the instruction sheet, which I'm holding right now. Let's play, blah, blah, blah. Scoring point, toy mode. Oh, so I guess you could turn it on a toy mode if you want to hear all the sounds. This game will be turned off. Hold down the enter key and press on. You will hear a free duff and let you know you're in toy mode. So, just in case those batteries are 1% working, we're going to hold the enter key and then press on. And you'll hear the words free duff, which obviously we did not. And then, okay, and then once you press these, you do it. So, we'll put some new batteries in this thing. We'll check it out. Like I said, I'm going to do a whole other video on this because this is pretty interesting. And plus, I would love to go over a lot of these because a lot of this trivia, some of it will be pretty easy. Some of it, I'm assuming, is going to be pretty hard. So, but yeah, so in review, like, this mail day, super unexpected and super amazing. So, Amber, thank you again. I think her and her boyfriend or husband, they said, that they had all the stuff. They wanted to go ahead and gift it out to me. So, man, like, I can't even thank you enough. I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff away. Actually, I'll put it away in a second so we can just kind of review everything that we got. So, the last thing that we just talked about, what would Homer do? I think, is that what it's called? What would Homer do? Yeah, so I guess so. So, it's him in the power plant trivia game. So, put this off to the side with all these cards that will just, you guys can't even see them on the camera, but there's just a ton of them. There's 100 of them, I guess. We have this Bart Simpson doll from, I want to say 1990. I'm going off the tag. Sometimes the tag isn't 100% accurate. It might just be from the company itself. But in most cases, it would say that if it's from the 90s. So we'll just say Bart Simpson from the 90s. Styrofoam, like, it's pretty crazy. He's a little dirty, like right here on his head. That's going to easily be able to take it off with one of those magic erasers. Easily be able to clean up. So this is pretty cool because I have a bunch of Bart Simpson dolls. I do not have this one. So, and like I said before, I have this one, but whenever I did a kind of like a recap of all my collection about 4 years ago, I could not find this at all. So it might be tucked away in a box or I have no clue, but I have it now, so I'm going to keep this for sure. So let's see if I can set this up without it crashing everything. Yeah, there we go. I do have this. This is from Universal, so I'm not sure if they still do this or not, but I will find out probably at the end of this year because I'm going to be going back to Universal. But if you spend like, I think it's like 10 or 15 bucks, you get yeah, it even says Universal Studios right there on there. But if you spend like 10 or 15 bucks, you get a soda of your choice, or I guess a water, and then you get refills all day long in this guy. So it's definitely worth it. You pay, I think it's like $5 or $6 more. You get free refills throughout the park, and you get a cool collector's cup. Now, the only thing with COVID is every place now, like if you go to Chick-fil-A, you go to Wendy's, McDonald's, wherever, they're 100% against refills because they don't want you to use the same cup just because of COVID restrictions, which is understandable, but they will give you just a brand new cup every time. So if you want to get four free refills at like, Chick-fil-A, they'll just give you a cup every time to refill. So obviously they're not going to do that with this. So we'll circle back in a few months and find out what they do because I'm going to be going to Universal. But for now, I am going to open this up. I will take the straw out of it. I'll just take it out of there later. And yeah, I'm going to definitely use this as a little piggy bank, probably for my daughter. She'll love it. She loves The Simpsons, and any kind of change or dollar bills, we'll just shove in here. So, moving on. This mug, who makes this? Let's say, Simpsons, made in China, distributed by Just For You. So, okay, so I don't know if I've heard of them or not, but that's the company. It's called Just For You. And this mug is from 1991? No, I'm sorry. No, not at all. 2009. So we got the Homer Simpson, if you don't do anything, you'll never make mistakes mug from 2009. The company is just for you. Put this down right here. We got this really awesome virtual Springfield postcard. I'm assuming, let me see if it says anything. It talks about the actual game. So I actually have this game on PC. The box is probably about this big. It has, I don't know if it has floppy disk or if it has CD-ROMs. I'm pretty sure it has CD-ROMs in it. I'm almost positive it does. Let me see if it says anything. Yeah, it says Windows or Mac, which is pretty crazy for both of them, CD-ROM. So I'm assuming that this was part of that computer box. I have to dig mine up to see if it actually came with a postcard or not, but this is like a legit postcard. You put a stamp on there, you can write a message on there, you can give this to anyone, but I'm not going to, I'm gonna keep it. And these season / characters / episode talk books. We have this one that a lot of us have already, but the fact that we have the continued version and then we have another continued version is actually pretty nice. Man, these books back in the day, $12.95, $13.95, and $15.95. Like, whew, like $1, $2, $3, $40. So back in the day, and that's just US. Obviously, if you're, because you know they always have that United States / Canadian. Canadian, $6 more, $7 more, and $7 more. So 40 if you live in the US, or 55, or give or take 55 if you live in Canada. But that's insane. You know, you're going to the store as a kid and you really want these books. Oh, mommy and daddy, I want these books. Well, hey, you got to fork over $40 or $50 for these, but these are well worth it. Like, every single page is fully colored. Like, they talk about every single aspect. They have a part that says stuff that you might have missed. Like little Easter eggs and little things that they'll talk about, like an Easter egg on an episode, that they'll have like this weird little thing in the background that you might not have paid attention to at all. And they'll deep dive into it to say, hey, this is what it's about. This is the reference. You know, a lot of times from the show, I wouldn't even say a lot of times, like a ton of different times on the show, they'll reference different things, especially Treehouse of Horror. They always reference older movies, older books, but even on the regular seasons of the episodes, they'll do the same exact thing. And this is breaking it down for you. Now, obviously, I think this only goes to 11 and 12, it looks like. So they probably this very first one that's going through, like, look, they have database on there, Stacy Lavelle, Mr. Bird, Sideshow Bob, the pimple face kid, the one that's, you know, he always works at the Krusty Burger. But yeah, so they have all of, like, who was that? Hold on. Oh, Fritz. Oh, he's one of the German. He was one of the German guys that bought the power plant. I didn't even know his name. And this guy, I guess his name is Justice of Peace. No, that's probably the name of the episode. Obviously, that's not the guy. Oh, okay. So this is the guy that, yeah, so that's the name of it. That's the guy that did the shotgun wedding for Marge and Homer when they were younger. Carl, I'm not sure why they made Carl look like he's dang 80 years old. Look at him, even a little forehead wrinkle and everything else. I don't know, that's just pretty funny. I'm not going through this whole book because we'll be here all day doing this, which is pretty cool. There you go. And who does the voices for each one too? That's really cool. Yeah. All right. So maybe I'll do a separate video on this, the trivia, and then I'll do a separate video on these books because, or maybe I'll do some reels on Instagram because there are some, man, Nana Van Houten, like, I'm not even sure how many episodes she was in, but I couldn't even count at all, more than one possibly. Did they even say? I mean, I'm assuming she had to have been at least on one episode if they have her all drawn up, but man, she just looks like Moe, and she looks like Moe and Milhouse, like, combined. That's a good trivia. What episode was she on? Because I mean, there's a lot of stuff on here. Oh, is that it? Nope. I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you at all. But, all right, let me put this away because I'm literally just going to keep going through this because it's pretty interesting. So, we got the books, we got the mug, we got the postcard, we got the, I guess the refillable drink, which is going to be a Bart Bank for me. We got the Bart Simpson doll, and we got the trivia game. So thank you so much for this. This is awesome. Like, I couldn't even I didn't even know what to expect. I was expecting a few little things here and there, but the huge haul like this is awesome. Another mail day video for the Simpsons channel. And thank you again. If you want to go ahead and if you ever want to send me anything, birthday, Christmas, I have people ask me this all the time. So that's why I'm saying this. I have a link on my website. It's an About Me link and also a P.O. Box link on my Instagram bio. You can click that. It'll just show you. It'll take you there. So let me know if you are going to send something, because I do not visit my P.O. Box often. But if you are going to send me something, like if it's a company or if it's just like, you know, just like someone that just wants to support or get rid of something because they know, like she had mentioned, this is going to be in better hands than here, because I'm not going to get rid of any of this stuff. This stuff is going to go on shelves. This stuff is going to go on display. Like, this is all my stuff, and I'm going to keep it, you know, cleaned up a little bit, and it's going to be good to go. But thank you so much for checking out the video. And obviously, as always, if you like the video, go ahead and hit like and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Almost at 5,000 subscribers, guys. So once we hit 5,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a huge giveaway. So until next time, thank you again. Thank you again so much, Amber, for this awesome mail day, and see ya.